This is What We're All Thinking podcast, Stories Behind the Craft. I got a special guest for y'all today. Well, he not so special, but he a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, though, man. He coming back outside. He got some announcements he finna bring to the table. Man, we going up, man. So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all, man? Tatted407. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Sitting here with my dog Nate on the podcast, man. I see it's like the hottest shit in the city. That's what
So
everybody
far, so
says.
good. So far, so good. I was finna talk about a little something, but I don't want to get in trouble no more. I don't want to get caught up and
That's on you.
clipped up. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's on
You know, it's all good. But yeah, how you feeling? How's the mental health?
you. It's crazy, man. Became a father over the last year. Lost some shit, gained some shit. You know how it is. It's not my first time around though. It's not my first time taking a break
I
or
don't
doing nothing
know.
like
We
that.
I feel like, cause you an Aquarius like me.
I'm a Libra.
You a Libra?
Yeah, yeah.
I could have sworn you was an
Mm-mm,
Aquarius.
mm-mm. My birthday's in October.
That's why I always want to tackle you. Sometimes you
It'd
be.
be like that. Sometimes we've butt heads.
I
We
gotta
butt
put you
heads in
in.
the past.
I gotta put you in a
We
headlock
had me and
sometime.
Nate never always didn't see eye to eye, y'all, in the beginning.
So
Sometimes
you
we
gonna throw me
did.
out like that?
Well, I mean, it's true. We never always, there was some things that in the beginning it was a rocky start, you know, but then we were able to be like, okay, and we had the same common idea and the same common goal, and you were kind of learning from the people around you, and that was cool. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through your own learning process to get to where you're at. I'm proud of you, bro. Before we start talking about anything, I'm proud of you, bro. You came a long way from when I met you.
It was like you said, loss,
Cause
gain.
I'm big on giving people their flowers. I'm very big on that. You know what I'm saying? Anything you ask me, I'll be able to give the flowers. I'm very big on giving people their credit when it's due. So I'll give that to you before we start getting into anything about me. You know what I'm saying? I'll
I
give that to you.
mean, when I first started this shit, I mean, like when I first started before SOB, before it was a thing, it was an idea,
Right.
and I was talking to him and B Raw about it a long time ago before I even came with the idea, and I vetted myself, and everybody was welcoming me with open arms because they knew I was fresh and upcoming or whatever, and then they was like, do as you want with it. So then he
Right.
went on his little hiatus,
Hmm.
and your boy snapped with like 4 shows, almost
Yeah,
four
Nate held it
shows.
down while I was gone, man. That shit was lit.
Yeah,
I
so
seen it.
we did what we needed to do.
It was cool.
But like I said, I watched y'all first.
Right.
I seen y'all do it before me.
Right.
So that made me want to do it. I'm like, shit, I could do a show. I
Well,
could
who's
do
y'all?
you and B Roll.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Okay. I just
seen
wanted to. I was. You said y'all, so I just wanted to see
yeah,
who y'all was.
I was like, okay, um, thought I forgot, and then you
Right.
had your show.
Right.
I like, all right, bet I could do something.
And Raw had before that too.
I wasn't there for that one though. I
Yeah,
missed
you
that one.
missed that too. That shit was lit too.
I wish I was there.
That shit was stupid
I
lit.
heard some people was in the
I
building.
should have been at Droville. I fucked up.
Don't say that on
I
camera.
keep,
Don't crucify
I keep
yourself like
saying
that
that.
on the camera. Those crucif-
I keep saying that, man. I should have been there, man. But shit happens and things got to get played out. I just moved into a new house, so shit's like, you know what I'm saying.
Joville was lit. I'm finna do
When
a
you're
raw
moving into a
reaction.
new crib, it's kind of hard to get around. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, moving
You're still trying to move into a new house. It'd be
mo-
kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, adjust to that shit. I've
moving
only been
into
there
a
2 weeks, so it's
moving into a new crib ain't no joke.
no, it's not.
So you trying to skip around? I know you're a little. Don't skip around, man. We on you now. This about you. This ain't about me. Everybody know
What you
about
want to
me.
know? You haven't, you know what I'm saying? What you want to know?
Cause
You gotta
you
ask me
put the
something.
pressure immediately on me. You know
No,
what I'm
it's not.
saying?
I just wanted to give you your credit while it was due.
All right, for sure. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you coming from and the steps you took to where you is today.
Born and raised in Chicago, 15 years.
Mm.
Came here, been here about 15 years. Um, it's cool, man. Florida's different, man. It takes a lot to adjust when you come here. It's a culture change for sure. It's a big difference from where I'm from. People are into doing different things, and there's different ways to get their money, and people go about situations differently, and it's just what it is. It's like people from New York. They live a different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So when I came here, I had to adjust, and I'm full blown Florida. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing else. I mean,
So what from Chicago changed when you got here to Florida?
everything. I ain't never seen no Confederate flags flown until I came here. I ain't known about none of that shit. There wasn't none of that shit going on. My high school in Rockford was like shit like 85% minority, damn near. And I'm light skinned, so you know how that go.
Definitely. So, what is the challenge you had to face when you got here?
Nah, shit. It was easy. It was cake.
Uh,
I came here to high school expecting it to be like rough, rugged. I come from a high school that's like it was tough. They had like metal detectors and shit. Yeah.
Chicago's a whole. I want to go there.
No,
You
you
know,
don't.
my favorite team, Chicago Bulls. I want to go watch the Bulls play,
That's
man.
cool. Nah, you would have fun. There's you would know where to go and not to go.
I mean,
You know
why everybody say that?
because
When they sit in the chair, they be like,
because you know
"Oh,
where
if you
you're
go to
at.
my city, you don't want to go in these parts."
Nah, I wouldn't even say you don't want to go to these parts. I would say explore all the parts you can, but you'll know when you're getting into the wrong area. You'll know when you're like,
Is
damn,
there
I
like
should
a
probably like,
is there like a sign though that say like?
yeah, it looks run the fuck down. It looks like a fucking war zone. You know what's going on, man.
Yeah, I
I've been to
feel
a
that.
couple places though that have looked that bad. Camden. You been to New Jersey?
No,
Camden, New Jersey is crazy. If anybody's from Camden, don't feel attacked, but that shit is like wow. That's like the only other place I've ever been in Philly. I fuck with Philly. Shout out to Cool J, but I've been there before. First of all, y'all streets are narrow as fuck, and it's pretty serious out there. You know, the drug epidemic is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? We're
yeah.
in a big thing with that. So they battle that pretty hard out there. So it ain't hard to see it everywhere you look. You know what I'm saying? I did 3 months. I was up there for 3 months. I was in Jersey, New York, and Philly.
See, I try when I go out places, I try to stay in the tourist area.
Yeah, well, you gotta explore. I got I gotta explore everywhere. I gotta see everything. If I'm there, I might as well get all sides of it. I might as well
I don't want to
experience
be
the
running
shit
for my
fully.
life though.
No, you're not running for your life. You gotta be aware of your situation, aware of your surroundings.
I think you're a good conversationalist, so you could talk your way out of any situation.
Nah, I just act like I don't know nobody. I just mind my business. I look, I just mind my business, bro. I don't really even like engage with nobody. You see me out, I don't really engage with nobody unless I'm trying to engage with you, or else I'm just gonna act like I don't know you.
So you just walk past.
I mean, not if I don't know you. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna like if there's like let's say you're walking downtown and there's a situation going on the corner. I'm not gonna be the one to look. I'm just gonna keep on going about my path, keep on doing my thing. You could hear a little ruckus going on. I'm not gonna be like, what's going on over there? I'm not that type of dude. I don't do that. I just keep on pushing. I don't really care.
I don't know. I be looking.
Yeah, I know.
I be
I
trying to
know.
see what's going on.
I can tell.
I be like, I be like,
I know.
you
I
know what I'm
know. I
saying?
know you be looking. You be looking. I know. But I don't. I be keeping my eyes straight. I'm forward. I'm looking. I don't really care what's going on. As long
That's
as it
that
don't
that
involve
takes
me.
real discipline.
Not really.
Yes, sir.
You gotta learn not to give a fuck less or more, depending on how you look at it.
That's not true though, cause I think I care too much.
No, I feel like you just need to harness your energy into what's important.
Hmm.
If you harness your energy into what's important, then you won't have to worry about nothing. You're gonna be all right.
I like the way that sounds.
Well, I mean, it's true. You start getting too many frequencies from too many places, it could throw your vibe off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true though. 'Cause when I get 75 phone calls in one day, my whole equilibrium is dead.
When I'm doing shows, right? I put everybody in a group chat, but if I ever got 75 calls in one day, that shit's going on mute. I don't want no 75 phone calls. Unless it's like it's super important, like money. That money, it'll make a motherfucker answer the phone. That's about it. Don't call me on no wanting to talk 75 times. I ain't got 75 conversations in me. I'm too busy.
I feel that. So how you got into doing the shows, the show vibe?
Making music, showing support to other artists, popping out to people's shit. There wasn't really a showcase scene when I was doing it. If people know, if they were doing showcases back in like 2016, 2015, 2016, 2014, they'll know about G Live. You ever heard of G Live?
Nah.
Yeah, you might be too young for that. He was around doing showcases. I'm pretty sure he's helped a lot of. He helped a lot of people that I'm sure if you ask like Bez Believe and Kasky and people like that, I'm pretty sure they know about G Live. Almost 100% sure, or they have heard of him doing shows. He did a lot of shows at Cleo's, Truth Lounge, oh, Bombshell. You remember there was a place called Bombshell off of Edgewater Drive?
Listen, before I started doing the podcast, I didn't know nothing about Orlando.
Where? How old were you
And
in
I'm-
2014? What year did you graduate?
I was 14 years old, boss.
Damn. We're not gonna talk about
I
that.
was 14 years old, boss.
Well, I've been little see. So yeah. So he when we were doing showcases with him, the showcases were lit. We was doing lit shit. You know, he was able to get us in the strip club. We was underage. I was underage. I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was like 19 years old. I was like 20 years old or some shit. Got us in, and he passed away in a car accident, man. He
Damn.
was in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into details about it, but he passed away, car accident. Rest in peace, G Live. And then after that, the scene I felt like kind of just died out. Wasn't nobody really doing nothing. Like it was just kind of like every showcase you went to was kind of like half-ass. People didn't really care.
But the showcase, when I hear people talk about showcases, they say that they was getting scammed. They had to pay $500 to perform.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't never, I've never had to
Yeah.
experience that. Other people talk about. There's a lot of people that talk about like these competitions and
Yeah.
like things like that. I have never once done none of that shit at all. I don't. I've never been involved in none of that. I don't. I've never experienced it on either end, the business side, like providing that, or experiencing that and giving anybody my money like that. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Yeah, but the,
$500 for
yeah,
what, fam?
artist artist was paying
Not me.
500.
I can't do it. Not. Mm-mm. I'm cool, bro. Y'all can keep that. We can go a whole different marketing route with $500. I would have never paid that as an artist. Never. Unless
But
you're opening for somebody like
but it said if you
popping.
win, you get to open for ETSG or like
And then what? The day
Blueface.
you show up, the venue's completely empty and nobody ever shows up, and
No,
you ain't got your shit or what?
they said that they play the music, but they don't get to perform it.
So you're paying $500 for a DJ to spin your shit.
Basically,
I've heard about that in the city. Yeah.
I know you heard it. It's a well known thing. So
I
that's
didn't
why I
know
said,
people paid that much to get their shit spun like that. Honestly, I didn't know there was a market for that.
yeah,
I mean, I know there's a market for it, but I didn't know the price was that high.
it's higher.
I'm
That's
sure
just
it
on the
is.
low end,
Yeah, that was last year when we had our conversation about it.
definitely.
So I
So
know the price has definitely doubled.
after
So
that,
after that, I'm making music. I was making music that whole time. Um, right before the pandemic. Um, shout out Trump, by the way. I know y'all gonna hate me for that, but I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute.
they gonna hate you.
They gonna hate me for that, but I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. I was doing the music and we was doing showcases, and I don't even remember the guy's name we were doing them for, and I wouldn't even give him light if I did. I got a photo of me. I'm gonna send it to you if I can find it, but I got a photo of me about to smack him in his mouth.
Why you always trying to smack somebody?
About playing with the artist and shit. But that was about see because people were hitting me up to book people were hitting me up to book shows like book artists, and then the shows were going south. Like the fucking promoters weren't running the shows good. So then the artists were like, well, what the fuck? Why this shit all unorganized? And now all I did was put the artists onto them. You know what I'm saying? So that shit would get me a little tight sometimes when they would have mad dysfunctional shit going on, which is then leading to me going, you know what? I can do this shit by myself. Why am I making music and promoting the shows at the same time, booking artists for somebody else when I could just do this shit myself? Right?
Hmm.
Right after that, COVID kind of hit. And then when we got that stimulus check,
Mm, that was good times.
see, well, a lot of people. So when we got that money, it was at a weird time because we had just had the idea of doing all that, like doing everything with the promotion and shit. So then when we sat down, we were like, "Yo, how can we invest this money that we got? I got some money, so how can we invest it? Well, I could have went like the cryptocurrency route. I could have took a loan out for a real business, got a food truck, did what everybody else does. Opened up a smoke shop. I could have did a bunch of stuff, but I was like, nah. Let's take the money. Let's do the showcases. Let's start doing them the way they're supposed to be done. And then that's what got into doing that.
Mm,
Yeah, that's how the shows came about doing that because it was just dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? It was just ran like shit.
mm. I feel that, and I kind of me personally, I kind of feel like with everybody, because everybody's looking for opportunity to be successful. Everybody's looking for opportunity to grow and try to reach that next level, which is get a deal, get a
Mm-hmm.
chain, whatever they see in the music scene, however they want to see it.
Right.
Um, and you brought that to the table for them. So, what was like some of the greatest like moments you had when you was doing them shows?
They're all great. I've never had a bad moment doing no shows. Really, I've never really had a bad moment doing no shows. They've all been unique in their own way. The lineups are always unique in their own way. Um, I would say my biggest satisfaction is seeing the artists that have grown from the time I've started doing this. Because that's the whole reason why I really started doing it too, was to see get artists to a point where they can go, okay, now I got all these shows done packed out, pop and look fire, lined up content, posting them on my shit, bow bow bow. So that now when people are really looking and I want to really book a bigger show or open for somebody, I can say, look at my catalog.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That was my purpose for the artist, was to get to that point where they can, like a stepping stone to the next point. Because what we really did, it wasn't like a talent show. A lot of showcases you go to are like, the music's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You come to my shit, our shit, it's fine. Ain't no question
Ain't
about
no
it.
skips.
Ain't none. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's fire in their own way. Ain't
So, how you go about picking the artist? Because that's the tough decision.
So I don't like to be biased and I don't like to turn nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it felt to be trying to get better at doing something and really working hard at it and putting the money into it. Because making music's not free. Like if you make music as a hobby, that's cool, but you should really be trying to capitalize off making music because it does cost money. So
Yeah,
it's a really expensive hobby when you start adding that up and not getting paid back for it.
yeah, because you gotta go to the studio,
Right.
you gotta shoot music videos,
Right.
you gotta do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, what it takes to make a good show? What's the stepping stones you say in your opinion? Because everybody
A
asks me,
good DJ.
I be like, I don't know.
A good DJ starts with the best DJ you can find. The best quality microphones, the best quality sound starts there.
Hmm.
I think so. I think it starts with the DJ.
After the DJ, because there's more than just the DJ, in my opinion.
After the DJ, it'd probably be the venue, I guess. I don't know. Maybe finding I don't even know. It's all really not that hard. It's just depending on how you look at
What?
it. I have a real job where I have another company outside of this that I really work hard for. So when I get to do this, it's not, I don't look at it as working hard. When I get
It's
to answer
not.
the phone or do that and that, it's kind of relieving sometimes. You know what I'm saying? For me.
Yeah.
So the venue would probably be second, maybe. Actually, it's not even the venue. It's finding out how you're going to fit all the people inside of it.
What you mean by that?
I done had 60 people have to chill outside. You done been there before. You've been to my shows. Why is there so many people standing outside? Because they can't fit inside.
Or they hot.
It's hot. Well, that and they can't fit. The place only holds 100 people. When you got 150 people showing up, where the other 50 people going to chill?
So how you get it to that point? What's the marketing scheme on that end?
Footwork. Putting in the footwork, like the face to face work. Because everybody does things through social media now. It's very impersonal. So I feel like when you get to talk to somebody in person, it's a little bit different. The conversation goes a little bit different. It's harder to tell somebody no to their face.
Mm.
It's easy to text a motherfucker, no, I'm not interested. We'll talk about it at a later date.
So have you ever like crossed paths with somebody that told you no before over text?
Uh, I've been told no my whole fucking life. Fuck through a text. I've been told no my whole life. Let's get into it, Nate. We being real. Like I've been told no my whole life. Ain't nobody think we could do this shit, bro. I'm just a kid that grew up like every other fucking kid that ain't got no school, off the muscle, off the hustle, like everybody else that's gotten their shit. You know what I'm saying? So how many times have I been told no? More times than I've been told yes.
So how you keep going when you keep getting knocked down?
It's because I want to do it. Because I really love doing this shit. I really love doing the shows, hosting nightclub, like all that shit. I really love doing all that shit. And I'm not talking about hosting a nightclub like in a section, standing on the couch, getting people to hit me up and charging them to be in my section. I'm not talking about doing that. I'm not talking about doing that. I'm not trying to do that at all. And that's cool if that works for them, for the people that do that. There's like there's a market for that. There is a market for that. I'm just not trying to do that. I want to be the one with the mic
I think
in the
that's
club,
stupid though.
controlling the party. Oh, I mean, however they get their bag, however they
Because
want to get their money, that's
artists
cool,
artists feel like they should be in the clubs. That's their
right?
Super Bowl. They
But
want
they're
to be
not
in the
gonna
beach
get in the
rooms and the
club. They're
tiers and
not
stuff
gonna
like
get
that.
in the club just being in the section though. You're getting in the club, but are you getting in the club? Or are you hanging out in the club?
No, I'm
Because
talking about that's where they want to perform though.
well, they got to. Eventually, they're gonna have to. But I mean, what clubs are really gonna be popping for performance soon? I mean, I heard Beecham's closing, right?
Hmm.
Well, who's gonna be left here? Everybody's gonna perform there. That's why I do what I do, so that people can come, party how they want to, hang out how they want to. You know what I'm saying? And have still a good quality show on a good quality stage with the best DJ you could find and network. And is this a paid ad?
It
Are we
just
getting paid for this?
it just runs.
We're gonna have to blur this out because we're not getting paid for this.
It just runs. It's YouTube, you know.
It's cool. Okay, we back. We're not getting paid for that, y'all. So we're not gonna do none of that. Y'all don't fuck with them. Whoever just came on the TV right now,
Hey,
just
don't do
ignore
that. They might come around.
Unless they're trying to fucking get the bag right,
They might come around.
they
yeah.
better get the bag
We
right.
can't.
Then
We can't never
get the bag
disagree.
right.
We can't never disagree.
Booking.com, get the bag right. Get the bag right. Get the fucking bag right. This is what we're all thinking. Get
Yeah.
the bag right.
You gotta see what's on
Next
your
time
mind,
they
though.
come on the TV, it's gonna be somebody else, and I'm gonna say the same thing. Get the bag right.
Don't say that.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't say that.
I just-
They might come back and want to sponsor us. They might love
I
us.
hope so. I hope so.
All right. So
So that's how the show started. That's where we are at. How you get so many people in that bitch? How you got so much room? I don't know. We just keep trying to find better venues too. That's the thing too. Trying to find better venues.
Do you think it's gonna come to a point where you gotta just get your own venue?
Yeah, and I've talked about that. I don't want to talk about it too much on the podcast, but
I feel
I
that.
have talked about that. Yeah, we just had a conversation about that the other night.
That's lit.
We did,
I'm-
but
I'm- I'm thinking.
you
about
know,
something
that
like
starts
too.
like you got to really know business, and you really got to know like your licensing, and you really got to know like your county and your coding. It gets a lot into that. You can't just open a fucking spot anywhere you want. You're gonna get shut down. There's no point. You're gonna lose all your money. What's the point of doing that? So you gotta really know where you're doing it at, or else what's the point?
All right. So you took a year off.
Yep.
What?
Had a baby.
How's the daddy life?
That's cool.
The father
It's
life?
different. It opens your mind, bro. It really does. Like for real. It does open your mind.
Can I
And
say?
people say that all the time, and I know it's hard to think about it because you don't have no kids, so
Yeah.
it's hard to think.
I
about
got
it.
kids. I got 20.
You got brothers and sisters, though.
Those my kids.
You're gonna be a good dad one day.
Maybe
You gonna
if
be a
I
good dad
decide.
one day. No, you're gonna be a good dad one day, bro. But being a dad is cool, man. It opens your fucking eyes. It makes you realize that there's a lot more to this shit. There's a lot more to live for.
So you're a girl dad at that.
I am.
That's something that I'm petrified about.
I got two girls.
See, I can't do it. I
got
want
two
a boy.
girls.
So-
I got a boy too.
So how's it being a girl dad first though? Like, cause the boy, we already know what it comes with the boy. The boy, you could
Right,
be.
it's the basic. Yeah, he wants to
But
be
the-
Spider Man.
Yeah,
yeah.
but the girls, like, how is it? Because I always ask the guys who have girls, like, how's it being a girl dad first?
They're
Because
actually more. They're actually more independent. They're actually very self sufficient. Girls are very self sufficient. I helped raise my sister. She was like that at a very young age. She was able to make her own food and do her own thing, and didn't have to bother nobody. She would hang out, watch her little TV, do her little thing. My kids are the same way. My son is 4. My daughter's gonna be 7. And my daughter, she knows her way how to she knows, bro. She knows. Yeah, she's very attentive. She's very on the spot, even when it's
They be
with helping with the
sassy though.
baby. And no, I don't. I personally don't deal with that. My daughter
Mm,
is a funny character. She is funny as hell. She might give me that back talk because I'm a funny guy like that, and I like to talk shit. You know, so I like to fuck around like that. I'll be like, oh yeah, fucking, you know what I'm saying? But she'll give it back to me, but it's not anything like that. I haven't had to deal with that yet. I feel like that's in the next step of parenting. When you start getting into like the teenage years of parenting, that's when it'll.
that's the
I
scary
haven't got
part.
to experience that yet. So if anybody that has gotten to experience that yet, drop a comment down below.
Definitely.
Because I think I'm gonna have my hands full for sure.
Definitely.
Because my son already wants to beat shit up, so I'm gonna put him into doing something. I would love to see my. I know y'all gonna talk crazy about it, but I would love to see my son do something like UFC, get into jujitsu, learn how to be disciplined, and maybe make some money off the. You know, if he likes punching people at an early age, you might as well get him into doing something he likes to do. Right? Embrace it.
Yeah.
Don't shut it down.
No, definitely.
Especially if it's in good nature. It's not he not punching people out in public. He's not acting wild. He, you know what I'm saying. He's like, I want a pair of boxing gloves. Like he wants to, like, you know what I'm saying. He wants to do that. You know what I'm saying. He likes that type of stuff. So
Definitely.
I don't know.
So now a year has passed.
A
You
year has
became a
passed.
father.
Became a father.
Now you're coming back.
Moved into a new house.
Moved into a new house.
You know, I
Now you're
lost my
coming back.
aunt
Ooh,
all in the last year. So I lost my aunt. I had a baby. Got a new house. Yeah, it's been a busy year. I just wasn't taking off just to take off. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to adjust to that. Having a new kid and being in a new spot and losing somebody.
definitely tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why now? Why tatted407 wants to come back now and show the people he's made of?
I never didn't want to come back. I don't even think I ever left. I feel like I never left. I never didn't want to come back. I never like stamped that I was gone. Who signed that off?
I mean, everybody seen the kind of disconnect. Everybody seen you was off doing your own thing. You was golfing and shit.
I live on a golf course. My second golf course. Second house on a golf course. What you want me to do? Not play golf?
We're not saying that, but when you go so hard,
I like to play golf, man.
no, but when you go so hard for a long time, everybody see you doing your thing,
Yeah.
and then they see it's just like a total like. It's just like
I can't enjoy life.
it's not about that though.
I can't enjoy life.
No, it's
Everybody
not.
can't enjoy life. You
It's,
can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can't have a kid and get a new house and play golf.
I
Live on
know,
a golf course.
but I'm
You can't do
saying
that.
we get you live on a golf course, nigga.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying like once you get to a certain point
No, but seriously.
and everybody see that the kind of the same drive that you had before
Yeah.
is shifted to another whole thing.
Um,
People like,
no,
well,
you're
what's
right.
going on?
We had the conversation earlier, though. It's about putting your energy into what's important. I felt like that shit was. It wasn't too much. It was just. I had just had my hands full with other things. I just was busy doing other stuff. I was planning stuff for my kids and taking my daughter on field trips and, playing golf.
So what you gonna bring to the table?
The same thing I did before, only better.
Can we get a little insight? Or you trying to keep that on the hush?
Insight on what?
On what you're gonna do better than
I don't want to
you did?
give. I don't want to give up the recipe again.
You never gave it up the first time though.
You did. I did though. You used my DJ. You didn't invite me to SOB.
Oh man,
Let's talk.
You gonna throw me out there like that again?
Use my DJ. Didn't invite me to SOB. All 3 cameras.
It was an open invite.
To who?
It was to the world. It was on Orlando Media Group. It was out there.
I didn't see that.
So if you didn't see it, that ain't my.
I was probably golfing.
Damn. So hey, it was open invite. Shout out to that boy DJ D5 though. He did his shit for real.
Let us do shout DJ D File and let us really get into that because I do love him like a brother and I give him his flowers when it's due. And I'm gonna tell you everybody that you would say you would bring up. I'm gonna give them their flowers. So I'm gonna give him his flowers right now. When I met him, he was DJing at Coach's Corner. They were doing every like Thursday night, was it? Something like that every Thursday night. And I was doing the music, and that's actually one of my first shows. Really, was in Kissimmee at Coach's Corner. If you local to Kissimmee, you probably know Coach's Corner. You probably don't hang out there often, but you do know about it. And he was having artists like do a Thursday, like if they wanted to, I guess. Like, so one night I went with an artist. I forgot. I don't think it was Jocko Suave. I think it was somebody else. I don't know why. Maybe Jocko was there that night or something. I don't know. But I went and I'd seen the place and I seen them and I was kind of like, well, I already am kind of booking the shows for somebody else. Why don't I try to do this shit over here? You know? And then he was like, yeah, you can have a Thursday if you want. So I was like, shit, bet. I'll take a Thursday. You want me to have a Thursday? I'll take a Thursday. And then I just went crazy in there. We had like almost 100 people there too.
That's lit.
It's cool. I like to toot my own horn. It's cool though.
Definitely. I think that's lit though. To bring 100 people together in one room, especially with the talents, that's always a good time.
We did more than that at Soundbar. Shout out to me and Cheeseburger. We did more than that at Soundbar. We each booked like 25 to 30 artists apiece.
That's lit.
We set off the fire alarms in Soundbar.
How was that experience? Was the sprinklers coming down, and then the water was hitting?
I could show. No, there wasn't sprinklers coming down, but there was going to be. I'm assuming if we didn't stop.
So people had shirts off.
We were rattling the fucking bottles off the wall of the bar next door. They had to tell us to lower the bass on the speakers. They were rattling the bottles on the bar. The wall their liquor wall must have shared the back of the stage wall. Mm-hmm.
So if Tatted went to the doctor and the doctor said I have to amputate the arms or the legs.
Wait. Wait, run that back again?
I said if you went to the doctor and the doctor had to amputate your arms or your legs, what would you let them take?
This your content shit again? This for you gonna clip this shit, right?
Don't
chop this one up.
Don't worry about what don't worry about what I'm doing over
I
here,
gotta
boss.
pick one, right?
Yeah, what you thinking?
Take my fucking legs, dog.
Why?
Cause what the fuck you gonna do with no arms? Nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? You go, hey, how you doing? What the fuck I wanna do? You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do with no arms? You know what I mean? And I fuck with. Listen, I'm not that type of guy. But you asked me. I don't be making fun of people like that. I'm not one to crack jokes on shit like that. But you asked me.
You see,
so what the fuck am I doing with no arms, Nate? You see, I'm Italian. I have Italian talking with my fucking hands. And you're going to ask me if I have my fucking hands or my legs cut the fuck off when I've been talking to you this whole time with my fucking hands.
But that's just a podcast question. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fucking pod. That's a fucking pod. Bro. That's a pod question.
Yeah, it's a question that
is not no.
It's like a
tongue
tongue twister question in your brain.
That is a pick or choose your fucking limbs, Nate.
Yeah, it's called.
Podcast question would be like, yo, if you had a fucking choice between a car, would you drive a Tesla or a fucking?
I don't care about cars as much.
Well, that's losing your fucking legs is traumatic, Nate.
It is, but it's just
and your fucking arms too.
It's just a question. If you had to come to that decision, what would you do?
What would be the scenario on having to come to that decision, Nate?
You got cancer.
In your fucking arms?
In your body.
In your body.
Yes.
In your arms and legs. You have cancer in your arms and your fucking legs.
You got to think which one you going to let go.
You would lose your fucking toes before you lost your legs.
You don't know that. Everybody's body's different.
So your fucking legs just going to fall off at the fucking kneecap?
You don't know that.
Am I the only one that would rather lose my fucking legs than my arms?
You got to go back and watch the other pods to know.
I answered it.
Some people say they rather just
I don't
die.
even want to talk. Knock on wood, bro. I don't even want to talk like that. God forbid I fucking leave out of here and lose my fucking legs. Because you asked me a crazy fucking question.
It ain't
rather
that
I
deep.
want to lose my legs
So
than my fucking hands.
superstitious?
Yes. Yeah, well, when you're asking about my fucking arms or my legs, I guess I could be. It depends.
So you scared right now?
Nah, I'm not scared right now, but it's making me think about if I lost my fucking legs, I'd be like, damn it, it's Nate's fault for asking me that question. Like I would really, I would say that. I would
don't
100%
don't
say that.
blame
No,
me.
I would. I would.
That's
On a
crazy.
personal level, I would blame you too. I would never let you live it down.
So if you could be in any TV show or movie, what would it be and why?
TV show or movie?
Yeah, if Tatted they called you right now and be like, we want you to come act in this movie,
Yeah.
or also be in a TV show, what would it be?
Yeah, it's Godfather 100%.
You know what's
It's
so
Godfather
crazy?
or it's Godfather or it's honestly it's Godfather, Casino.
I never
You
got
can
to
really
finish those
put me in
movies.
any of those movies. I could really probably play Robert De Niro in any of those movies.
Oh my god.
You know?
Oh man.
But damn, you want like an action movie, bro? You want like a fucking I could be Batman. Damn near. I could damn near be Batman. You
I,
asked.
I
Tell
can't
you.
see you as Batman. I'm sorry.
Nah, I wouldn't be Batman. He weak as hell, low key.
No, he not. Smart,
Weak as hell. Nah, he weak as hell.
cunning.
Nah. We team Avengers on this side, bro. We do the Marvel thing on this side. We don't rock out with DC
So what
like
Avenger
that.
are you? Don't say the wrong answer either.
I guess it depends on which one you want to look at it. Some days I could be Tony Stark. Some days I can, you know what I'm saying? Who was Nick Fury? Some days you can be Nick Fury. Some days I feel like Hulk smash.
No, you're not
You
Hulk.
know what
I'm the
I'm saying?
Hulk.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I'm the Hulk.
I haven't seen that yet. You Bruce Banner right now.
Cause I'm in a different mind state. But don't get me out of my character. It can get
Y'all
very
heard it here
hot.
first. Get
It can get very hot.
Y'all heard it here first. Nate is the fucking Hulk, apparently.
I am.
I have not seen that yet, so right now we're chilling with Bruce Banner,
Yeah.
kicking it the long way. It'd be like that.
So if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Damn, you just gotta have one.
Yes, just one. You greedy, bruh.
Why?
You greedy. You all the, you want all the superpowers? Really?
If you're gonna take a slice, you might as well try to get the whole cake.
No. You get one superpower.
One? Damn. What everybody else say?
I can't tell you that. You gotta go back and watch.
I don't want to be basic and be like, oh, I want to fly around. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to hear what people are thinking. I'm not gonna talk about it. I want to hear what people are thinking, bro. I want to be able to walk into a room and hear everybody's thoughts.
So you want to be like Magneto?
Nah, I capped.
You
Laser
wanna,
beams out the eyes for sure, 100%.
what you gonna do with that? How that's gonna help you?
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. If you want to.
So if you have 5 dinner guests, dead or alive, who would they be?
What? Who? Wait, what?
If you have 5 dinner guests, dead or alive, who would they be and
Dinner
why?
guests?
Yes.
Like guests at my house to eat fucking food.
Or out for reservations.
Where would we be eating?
That's your choice. This is your dinner
I'm
table.
asking you. That's an important part of it because it depends on where we're eating.
That's y'all choice. Like me, I'm going to Fridays.
Because I'm not taking the same people I'm taking to the steakhouse as I am to McDonald's.
That's your choice.
So,
though.
but I'm asking you. Like, it depends on
It's all
who
it's
you're
your,
gonna bring.
It's like you in a dream.
Depending on the quality of the meal.
But it's like you're in a dream though.
But what are we eating in the dream?
That's your choice. I'm not in your dream with you.
So 5 dinner guests.
Yes.
Damn.
Dead or alive.
Damn. James Gandolfini, rest in peace to him. Will Smith,
Mm.
because of what he did to Chris Rock.
Oh shit.
Call
It's a controversial table.
it what you want. Will Smith got to be there. Damn. Who else? Trump. Because he gave me that little stimulus money, so he got to show up too. Because I got to get that. I got to
He finna
find a
lose
way to pay
like
that back.
200 followers.
I got to find a way to pay that back to him though, because he done put me on my feet. You know what I'm saying? He done put me on my feet. Nah, Drake can't come. Drake's not coming. Drake ain't coming. He's out the picture, bro. He was doing too much. 21 Savage. How many have I named?
You said
James Gandolfini,
uh huh. Uh,
Will Smith,
Will Smith, Trump,
Trump, and then 21.
21. 21 gonna try to scam me,
Damn.
cuz.
Nah, we ain't playing cards, and he ain't getting no money from me. Uh,
They ain't coming to sit with you.
Go sit with them other boys then. Get your cards right. Um, damn. I don't know. The fifth one is crazy. I don't really know. I can't think of no fifth one. Shit, probably my pops. I'll probably bring my pops with me.
I
Shit.
thought that was already like a given though.
Nah, that's not a given. Not everybody would have put their people up there. I put my pops up there. Bring
Definitely.
pops with me.
Well, so what y'all eating at? What's the conversation like?
Damn. I don't know. Probably got to keep it classy. Italian meal. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
So y'all on some mafioso stuff.
Well, you got to keep it classy. You know what I mean? So something like that, something light, maybe steakhouse. Do something like that. You could be basic as hell. We sitting down eating wings like a motherfucker. I don't know. I guess it just depends. You said it could be any food, so I don't know. I guess it just depends. We sitting down at a place where everybody. We sitting down at a place that's private, probably, because we talking about business. If all those people are sitting in there, I'm not just gonna not capitalize on talking about something.
For sure. So what does your 2024 look like so far?
Busy,
What's the goals?
packing out shows, putting people on, getting people in the position to take that next step up, elevate their music career, get them in front of new eyes, new venues, get people really turning up the way they want to. I know it's one thing to like hear it from me, and I bullshit a lot, and I'm a funny guy, and I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see, I'm bullshitting a lot, I'm cutting this shit a lot. But if you've been to my shows, and with the whole new route that we're taking, with the concert aspect of it, with the lane that you kind of rolled out, it's definitely gonna be different now. It's gonna be a lot more lit,
Definitely.
for sure.
So what do you want to say to Orlando? Because Orlando could send me wherever you want to talk to the people. Because a lot of people say the Orlando scene is dying. So what you want
I've
to say to
seen,
the
yeah,
people?
I've seen everybody answer this question.
Yeah.
This is the question I've seen everybody. Um, put that shit up. I mean, get past it. Look, I mean, what does it matter what other people care what you're doing? If you're doing it because you have a goal or you have something in mind that you're doing that for. So why are you worried about if other people fuck with your music? If other people want to open the door for you to get in, want to open the door, kick that shit down. Make them see you. Make them notice you. They have to see you. You gotta be in their face. There ain't no other way around it. They're either gonna like it, accept it, or don't. They don't have to. Not everybody's gonna like your music. Not everybody's gonna fuck with how you perform. Not everybody's gonna like your marketing tactic. Not everybody's gonna like how you handle yourself when you perform, how you look, how you dress. Not everybody's gonna like that. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? You didn't get to where you're at worrying about if the next motherfucker likes what you got going on. You just did it because you did it, and now you're where you're at. So I feel like just do it because you want to do it. Be who you want to be. Love what you want to love, and really put the passion behind what you're passionate about. That's how I feel about that.
Amen.
Because I don't think anybody's gatekeeping nobody. I don't think there's any of that going on. I don't think, me personally, I don't think so. I haven't seen it. It hasn't affected me. I haven't seen, there's nobody gatekeeping me. There's no gatekeepers for what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So there's no gatekeepers in our lane of what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know personally on the artist side of it. I'm not an artist, so I don't know. But on my side, I don't really see none of that shit really.
So are you gonna give the announcement today, or are you gonna hold on?
Yeah, we can get the announcement today.
Let's do it,
April
man.
13th. April 13th, we're going live. We're throwing the biggest concert Orlando's seen in a while, man. We back outside a long way, man. April 13th, Royalty Studios, man. Hosted by me, Tatted Empire. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be lit. We turning that bitch to a club. We going to party the way we want to. Venue holds a lot of people. It's got a big stage. It's cool. We're gonna be
I
able to
just got
hang
an
out the way we
idea in
want
my
to.
brain. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. Sorry, I had a light that just went ding. But go ahead. I'm
I
listening.
know it. I could see it in the way you lit up. April 13th, man. DJ D Fire. We got shit. I can already start naming some of the artists we gonna have. You want me to, or should I hold it down?
Go ahead, bro. I'm ready.
Shout out Tony Rose.
Tony Rose,
I'm almost 95% B-roll to go to be there.
B-roll.
There's a couple other people I'm trying to get locked in. I
That
talked to you about that. I'm
that
trying to
that's
see if we can get some other people from the city out. I talked to Nate about it, but I would love to have Pharaoh there.
okay.
I
Pharaoh
would
the
love
Great.
to have. I would love to have Draco there. I know he's cool with Rose. I know he's cool with Tony.
That sound like SOB reunion.
And
That sound like SOB.
but it's really just me picking, hand selecting for this show. Really,
hmm
just for this show though. Like I'm being kind of particular about who I allow on. Normally I'm like, okay, give everybody a chance. But for this specific show, I really want to like it being like almost pretty much the 3rd-year anniversary of what we're doing too. I would really like to really stamp that shit hard. So yeah, I would like to get everybody that's got a thinks they got a fucking following going on and thinks they're popping to. I would advise y'all to pop out. Well, what you got to lose? Everybody in the building under the same roof doing the same thing. We trying to get 8 gas ass artists. Turn the city upside down. For real. Everybody's talking about, oh, the music scene's dead. Cool. This is the opportunity to show me it's not. I'll give y'all the platform to do it. I won't even charge y'all. How about that? You heard it here first on the podcast. I won't even charge y'all. You bring your people out, you perform. I ain't charging nobody to perform. Fuck I look like. Let's do that.
Amen.
So that's what it is. Y'all talking about, oh, people not doing it, this and that. Bring your people out. You want to perform? You got to follow and bring your people out. Let's really show them what Orlando could do then. And I'll give y'all the platform with the hottest DJ, the hottest mics, the hottest sound. Y'all not going to have to worry about shit. And I'm stamping that. People know exactly how I get down when it comes to the show shit. For real. DJ D5 do not play about his sound.
He come an hour early. I love D5, man.
You know? But if they don't want to come on the wave now, they're going to find out eventually. This ain't the first show we've done that's been packed out anyway. We've done other shows that are packed out. Y'all can go on my Instagram, check my catalog. We've been doing shows. It ain't no secret. If you do shows and you do music, you've probably heard of somebody doing a show with me. Or you've been to one of my shows or you know somebody that has been.
Lit, man.
We're trying to get vendors in there. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple things lined up. We're trying to do all we can, man. It's going to be a good time, bro. We're going to be hanging out. For real.
Definitely, man.
So we hanging out.
We're closing it out like that, man. Y'all heard it here first. April 13th. We're going to call that party how you want to. You feel me? I'm going to be in the building.
Flyer going to be dropping soon on my Instagram. We got all types of content dropping on Tuesdays. I know Raw be on our ass about the content shit.
He ain't gotta worry about me.
But it's really getting my content back up to where it was because I've been off for the whole year. So it's taking a little time to build the content back up to where I can be like, okay, comfortable with dropping every Tuesday. Because, it takes time to build that content up. You don't get that all the time. And I'm very selective about where we're going for content now. It's got to be really worth the time. This time last year, we was really just stepping out, just having our face outside. Now it's really not about the quantity of how much you're stepping out, but the quality of where you're stepping out to.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really about picking and choosing.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, man. April 13th, man. We outside. I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know how I'm coming, man.
We going to be hanging out.
We here to rock the show. So, if he get Pharaoh, Draco, Tony, you know how I'm coming, man.
Oh, Tony's already locked in.
Oh.
We talked about it.
Yeah. He locked in.
You said he posted on the story.
Yeah,
Tony locked in.
We finna go crazy, man.
Yeah, we gonna go crazy, bro. I'm so happy to be back, bro. I am, bro. This shit really sparks a new. I'm so happy to be back, bro. I love really doing this shit for real. And I hope everybody loves doing what they do as much as I love doing what I do, bro. I love everything I do wholeheartedly, or else I wouldn't even be doing this shit
For sure.
for real.
I love it too, man. So yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. Y'all know how we coming.
Y'all lock the fuck in, man. Y'all already know the fucking vibes. We outside. Nate on the fucking outro, but we out this bitch. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. This is What Wild Thinker Podcast, Stories Behind the Craft. We out. Peace.
Hey, what's that?